So this is a Sterling Eccles Sport 524. I'm going to take you through the operation of the caravan. Above the door as you walk in, you've got your main control panel, so you've got power on. On the left hand side, you've got your leisure battery voltage, as you can see. And then you've got your vehicle battery charge rate on the right hand side. So when you connect it to the car, it'll have a green light here and a green light on the caravan. However, if you connect it to a power post in the caravan like we are at the moment, you'll have a green light on the power post and a green light on the caravan. View levels on this side will bring up the levels on the caravan, and on the left hand side you've got your water pump run. To fill the water system, you'd go underneath the seat at the front of the caravan first, and you'd find the yellow valve that's just down here. To drain the water system down, you'd lift that valve up, but at the moment we want it in the position where it is so we can fill the water system completely. We haven't got an active roll connected to this van at the moment, but we're going to demonstrate how it works. So, drain down valve shut, as you can see. When it's open, the water will drain down from the onboard water tank through that valve there, and it goes underneath the caravan. So, the next thing we'll do is come to the taps on the sink. And you'll turn the tap round to the hot side, and you'll open the tap completely up. We'll do the same in the bathroom. And the same on the shower itself. I'll turn that away, so as you can see, all the taps are now open on the hot side. And with the aqua roll connector, as I said, you'll come over to the water pump and you'll hit water pump. Now the water system will start filling, so eventually we'll get water coming out the taps when the water comes up. But while that's going on and just bleeding the system, I'm just going to demonstrate the fridge to you. So you've got power on the button on the left hand side. Here you can see it's trying to ignite on gas. If it ever failed to ignite on gas, it would actually flash that symbol at you there, and it will flash a warning light down this end. And we'd advise, if it doesn't ignite on gas, to go to the hob and ignite the hob first, so you've got gas through the complete gas system. To change the power source you're using, you press and hold the grey button, and then use the arrows to select which power supply you'd want to use. To select the power supply, so for instance 240, we'd press the grey button again, and then the temperature side will start flashing. To adjust the temperature, you'll use the arrows again, as you can see, and that will adjust the temperature. And to set it, you'll hit the grey button again, and that will set the power and the temperature of the fridge. Now, as you can see, while I've demonstrated that, the water is now completely coming through the water system. So we're going to turn off the taps in the bathroom and shower as well. So now we've got water all the way through the system and into the hot water tank at the front of the caravan. Once you've got water in the hot water system, you can come to the control panel above the door, as you can see here. Let me just wait for that to zoom in. It'll clear up. This one here is the temperature of the caravan internally, so you can press the button here. You've got your power button on the end for the control panel, as you can see. To select the temperature internally of the caravan, you either go up or down, and we always advise you leave it on winter mode. To turn the heating off, you put it to 5, and that is the lowest it will go. As I said, to set the temperature, just keep going up, and to set it, as you can see there, it says set, so you hit the set button, and that is the heating set. As you can see, it comes up down on the bottom left hand side of the screen to let you know that the heating is now set. The middle button here is for the power source you'd like to use, so you've got the option of 4 amp, 8 amp, 4 amp and gas, 8 amp and gas. So you'd select which one you want to use. If you're on an 8 amp site, you'd be better off just using the electric side on an 8 amp on its own, or if you're on a gas only site, you'd go gas powered here. To set the one you want, again, you select it with the arrows, as you can see, and then you hit the set button, and that'll be the power supply coming into the caravan set. To set the water temperature, you've got the shower symbol on the end here, and you've either got off or on, and you hit the button, and that will start warming the water up to around 60 degrees of water temperature. When it's flashing here, the water temperature isn't there yet. When it's a solid light, it'll be temperature set. That's your control panel above the door, or the 2 control panels. Cooker works like your household cooker, not many differences at all. Igniter on the front, as you'd expect to see. You've then got your microwave, again very similar to a household. power, etc. on the end, set, go, stop, as you'd expect to see. Front bed, pull the rail out from the front underneath the bed, so you pull that towards you, and then you use the cushions at the side, but you turn them around because there's hump part to the outside, and then you make the bed up in the centre with the cushions. Coming to the front of the van, or the back of the van, sorry, I should say. You've got an electric flush on the toilet on the blue button just there, so that's the flush button. You've got a full indicator light next to that you can see just there. So when the toilet cassette tank underneath is full, a red light will appear on there to warn you the cassette is full. At the bottom here, we actually have a grey waste flap that allows the waste to go through into the cassette in the outside, on the outside of the van. And in the flush tank on this particular van, you'll put 3.5 litres of water and a capful of the pink fluid. And in the waste tank underneath, you'll put 1 capful of blue fluid and a litre of water before use. Go on to the outside of the van. It's going to show you around the outside so you can see where everything is. We're going to go around the back first. Back of the van, you've got your wind down legs, as you can see. Around the side, you've got your toilet flush tank, so 3.5 litres of water in here, and the waste cassettes at the bottom. You've then got your grey waste flaps for the grey water that comes out the side of the van. That goes into your waste master. Wheel nut and motor mover, we'll tighten the wheel nuts before you leave sight of the caravan, and the motor mover we demonstrate before you leave sight. Battery box with quick release terminals, and your mains power lead in, and you've also got your power switch back there for the motor mover. Again, we demonstrate this in person on site. You've also got then your water pump connection going into your ack roll, your trimmer gas vent on the side of the van, got flue, and then you've got your wind down legs on each side at the front. Gas locker, again, we go through that, and if you've got a part exchange, for instance, we put the gas bottles in there before you leave site. And the hookup procedure we also demonstrate here on site. So that is the Sterling Eccles Sport 524, as you can see, or just about to see that. If you have any further questions on this caravan, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company. Thank you very much. Bye bye.